Okay, so in the last video for doing your personal budget worksheet, my cost of living was $7,075. So when you get into your Life by Design worksheet, you're going to scroll down and you're going to go to your personal expenses monthly, and you're going to put the grand total for the year in the green space. The only thing you're able to change in here or should change is what's in the green. All right, so now I'm going to come back up to the top and we're going to insert your Life by Design items. These are things that are getting you really excited. This is what motivates you to succeed. This is what gets you up in the morning, over to the office to practice role play and do your lead generation, even when you don't want to, because you're so excited about accomplishing these things. So I'm going to put in here for mine, I'm going to put in down payment, down payment for an income property. And I'm going to put aside for the next 12 months, $25,000 for an income property. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm buying it this year, because maybe I need 50,000. If 25,000 is enough, then great, you're all in, right? And then, you know what? I need a new car. So the more specific you get on these personal Life by Design items, the more likelihood of you accomplishing it. So I'm going to buy let's say a BMW 3 Series. And I'm just going to buy it a year old, not pay off the off the lot fee. And I'm just going to have $10,000 put away plus my trade-in so I can buy the car. All right, so I'm going to say BMW 3 Series. All right, and I'm going to put in here 1 year old. And I'm going to put away $10,000 for my BMW. All right, and then, you know what? I want to go somewhere. I want to have fun this year. So I'm going to go on a cruise for 4 people and I'm paying. So cruise for 4, and I'm going to say that's $2,500 a person. So I'm going to put away $10,000 for that. So what you can see happens is it adds it up. It's 45,000. We need to add taxes to this because you can't spend what you make. So if you made 45,000, you spent it all on these great items, now Uncle Sam's going to be knocking on your door. So over here, please make sure you see this, add tax bracket percentage based upon your tax rate. So I'm just defaulting it to 20%. So I need to make an additional 9,000 so I can spend 45. So my grand total now is $54,000. I'm going to skip the next section. The personal section, it cost me $77,075 a month to live. Add 20% for taxes, which is another 1,415. So I really need to gross $8,490 a month just to get by and live. So the grand total of that is $101,880. I scroll down to the next section. These are your business expenses per month. Now, if you're a new agent and you want to make $200,000 a year gross, just use my numbers. Do not change anything here. If you're a seasoned agent, your numbers may change, okay? And you may need to adjust these. Now, the first line here says Market Center cap. Our offices have slightly different caps. This one happens to be for Aventura, which is $25,000, including the $3,000 royalty to KWRI. So if you take 25,000 rather, divided by 12 months, it's $2,084 per month. And no, you're not spending that money. That money actually comes out of your closings. but this is what it would be, assuming that you're capping year after year after year. Then this section here, team member splits or cost of sales. This $395, this is going to be the transaction fee for every deal that you close, assuming you hire a transaction coordinator, which we strongly recommend you do. All right. Then, unless you have a team, you're not going to put anything in here for salaries or payroll taxes. Lead generation. This would be if you're paying for Mojo, Arch Agent, RedX, Land Voice, things like that. $200 a month. Your monthly office bill, technology, anything else that you might have to communications, if you're writing if you have a business cell phone, things like that. Education and coaching, $67 a month. Now, what would that be? That's $799 divided by 12. And what is $799? That's the cost of Bold. So if you put $67 a month aside in your business account, when Bold comes around every year, you have enough money to cover it. Supplies and equipment, $50. Marketing, advertising, $600 a month. And then you have your MLS and association dues of $221 a month. So it costs you, including the cap, $3,842 a month to run your business, or $46,104 per year. And there's no extra line item for taxes because this is all tax deductible. All right, let's go back up to the top. Now we have our fun things, the things that really get us excited. We have our personal expenses here, and then we have our business expenses. So we're going to the second section right here, and we are going to put an amount in here for what your average commission per closing is. This is not what is deposited into your bank account. This is the check that's cut at closing paid to Keller Williams. So assuming you have an average price of 500,000 and an average commission of, let's say, 12, let's say 2.75. So we're going to come right here to our calculator, and $500,000 times 0.0275 average commission. And that's for example purposes only, not telling you what to charge. It's $13,750 average per closing. So what this has now done is, in order just to live and pay your business expenses, that's $147,984 or 11 transactions to survive. Now to thrive and have fun and have those Life by Design items, that's another 4 transactions. So the total for you to run your business and have that Life by Design, the grand total to thrive is $201,984 per year, gross commission income, or 15 transactions per year. And that is how we do our Life by Design worksheet. Thanks for tuning in.